Hi everyone, today is September 15th, 2025, and it has been a long time. I tell you what, I really let this community go, and I'm really sorry for that. I really am. Uh, so I'm mostly doing this video update for Fear No Man and Ladybug, um, because I know that they worry about me and they're wondering, what's going on. Uh, anyways, let me just say that, part of me really, really regrets taking all of my dreams down and deleting them because I don't have any backup files. I don't have any backup videos. It's not like I could put them back on if I wanted to. And then also, a part of me is really regretful that I took down all the videos of the hell, complete utter hell I went through in my last relationship because I really think that it could help somebody else who's going through manipulative, narcissistic um, abuse. And what are the signs to look for? How does it feel? But I was so extremely traumatized during the time I was making those videos. And although it was very therapeutic for me to do it. It was still, it was still also really embarrassing. It was embarrassing on so many accounts. Like, number one, that I was naive and gullible enough to let it even happen. Two, that I put the videos up for people to watch. And three, that it was my own hurt and trauma that I was putting out there. And it just, it hurt, It hurt. But anyways, now that it's been a couple of years since the narcissistic abuse and everything, I have to say this. My lens through the world is so different. It is so different than it used to be. I used to be so caring and loving and gentle and sweet, naive, gullible, um, very, very giving second chances, very, very trying to see things from other people's perspectives, because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And I notice now when I talk to people, when I build my relationships with people, and we're not just talking guys, we're talking guys and girls, I am so on the defensive. I am so looking, I am ready to look for red flags, warning signs, anything that can be construed or mistaken as something bad. I take it as something bad. I look for the bad before I look for the good, and I never did that before. Before, I would always look for the good. I wanted to see the good. And quite honestly, I really think that it has damaged me to the point that I have ruined some relationships that shouldn't have been ruined. And that's on me. That's on me. I really feel like I've healed a lot, and I have. I have healed a lot, and I have learned tremendous amounts of information and so much about myself. But I don't think I'm fully recovered. And that's really sad to say that it is 2 years later, and I am still not fully recovered. It breaks my heart, It makes me sad. It's I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep working on me, keep trying to, and you know what? When I am talking to somebody, you know, and I don't know how to explain it. Let me try to find a way to explain it very good. So, you guys know that, Carrie would always, he would hint at the shit that he was doing, and therefore he was kind of giving me the information he was doing without giving me the information. So whenever I get or receive any kind of information that could be bad information, I guess, or hinted at information, I always oh, this person meant that by that. This person really meant that by that. And they didn't. They didn't. It's just me jumping to conclusions because I'm still like so super vigilant. So like, I don't know, on 10. I'm on 10. I'm on 10. All the time. All the time. I'm on 10. And yeah, so fight or flight is still definitely in pursuit. I'm still in fight mode. I don't think that will ever go away until I feel safe and comfortable, relaxed, and like I can trust somebody again. Yeah. So there's that aspect of everything. All right, let's move on. Moving on. You remember I told you guys that I may have to delete my channel because I became a teacher or whatnot, but things have took a turn and I went in a different direction. Totally happy I went in a different direction, by the way. I absolutely love my new job. So I got a new job. I am now an RBT, which is a registered behavioral technician. It's a great job. I love the kids I work with. I love my supervisors. I love my coworkers. Like, we all get along. We're a team. For the first time, I really feel like I'm working in a place where we're an actual team. We actually help each other. We actually care about each other. We actually, like, instead of like putting people down or blaming people for a problem, we find solutions and we help each other out. And I think that's what a work environment is supposed to be like. And I finally found that. And I am at peace with that. Not to mention, it makes a little bit more money. And yeah, I'm doing way better financially than I was at the other job. I do kind of miss working in the elementary school. Tell you the truth, I miss it just a little. I miss it. But this one fulfills like all my check marks, But also, on the other hand, I still kind of technically work for a school. It's just a school for autistic children. And I don't know their policy on making YouTube videos and stuff yet. I'll talk to my supervisor and I'll ask about that. Like, what is the public image supposed to be like? And if it's a go, I might continue making videos. If I do continue making videos, it's going to strictly be about my dreams again and not recovering from narcissistic abuse. I want to get away from all that. Like, and almost like no matter how much I run, no matter how much I try, it follows behind me. Like, if not in my own thinking, which, I have to rewire my brain. I have to rewire my brain. That's what I have to do. And that is hard. That is really, really hard. Really hard. I also have to, like, stop overthinking so much. I have to stop overthinking. Anyways, so what else did I want to talk about? Ladybug. Okay, so Ladybug. My kids are doing fantastic. My oldest son has moved out and into a house with a couple of his friends. Everything's going good for him. My other son has got a really good job. So both my boys who graduated, they have really good jobs, and they are thriving. One of my sons, he still lives with me and everything, and we're at the point now that we're like so financially stable that he's got a new car, brand new car, off the car lot. Good for him. We're not struggling and hurting for anything anymore, which is great, especially since when my ex left, we were high and dry and like struggling and scraping to find our way through life, and only through God's grace were we able to do that. Like, God had my back. It was hard and it was a struggle, but he was there with me through it all, and I know that. I couldn't have done it without him. I can tell you that right now. Sis and Wyatt, let's see, Wyatt's now in high school. He's in the Career Academy, And surprise, surprise, guess what he went to? He's gonna be a mechanic too. Like, I'm over here raising mechanics, you guys. That's what I'm doing. All my kids are mechanics. Well, we don't know what Sis is gonna be yet, but if she's a mechanic, I'm gonna be like, all right, all 4 of my kids ended up being mechanics. Oh my god. Sissy is in middle school. She'll go to high school next year. She is making a lot of friends here. She's doing great. She's thriving too. So yeah, our luck has totally turned around and everything is going really well for us. And which is so much better than what it was like, in the beginning of this crazy adventure. Also, Fear No Man, speaking to you now. I heard what happened to your channel. I'm so super sorry. I don't know if you have a backup channel or not. If you do, shoot me that link, so that way I can, link up and watch it again. Other than that, I think that's it. I haven't, honestly, in the past 2 years, I haven't had any dreams worthwhile telling. None. Which is totally crazy because, I used to dream all the time. But I guess, with all the stress, all the fear, all the anxiety, all the blah, 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 just, they're gonna fade away. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll come back now that I'm sort of focused. A little bit focused. More focused than what I was. Yeah. I'm making some friends. Crazy, I know. Antisocial Tabitha is making some friends. Okay. So, yeah. I'm making, real life friends with my coworkers, talking, texting, working on those trust issues and everything. They know a little bit. They know about this much, but they don't know everything. And they're very understanding and very supportive, and they're not victim blaming, which I like. I like that a lot. I hate people who victim blame. So they're not doing that. That's really cool. And then, you guys know I game. I thought about streaming some of my games, but honestly, I'm so horrible. I'm so bad at it. I like doing it, but I'm so bad. And I've made some really good friends off of there too. Some really, really good friends. Friends that I never thought would kind of help me through this whole process. And surprisingly, they have. It all started, just playing the video game. And then, you invite each other to more games, when they see you log on and stuff. And then eventually we started talking. Eventually, oh, this has happened to me, blah, 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 during gameplay. And then actually, I've switched numbers with these people. And we're in a group chat. And it's really, I never thought I would find friends like that, honestly, ever in my life. They're really cool people. What else? Oh, one last thing I wanted to say. So the restraining order is finally over with. That was over with around August 18th-ish, somewhere around there. So I can now legally go get a divorce. But here's the thing, and I was talking to my mom about this, right? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not scared to get a divorce. I want to get the divorce. I can make it on my own. I've been making it on my own for 2 years. All that crap I'm not worried about. I am literally scared to see him again. Just the thoughts of seeing him again frightens me. It frightens me. It terrifies me. And realistically, I know I'm going to be safe. It's going to be a public area. It's going to be in a courthouse. I'll probably take my mom or somebody with me just so I feel a little bit more confident and a little bit safer. I'm literally terrified. I'm terrified. But I guess that's how you would feel around somebody who just tried to kill you, right? So yeah, I want to get the divorce done and over with. I'm scared at the same time. I'm scared. And I don't like to admit when I'm scared. You know. Actually, it's really weird because it was a couple of weeks ago. Right? I was talking to somebody. I was talking to them on the phone, and okay, so the person I talk to loves to sing. They sing all the time, all the time. So they were singing, and I started to fall asleep. I was falling asleep to them singing, and then they switched up the song they were singing, and they started singing a different song, and as soon as they started singing that song, I started having a nightmare about him, about my ex. And I woke up and I was like, what song are you singing? And they told me, and I was like, don't fucking sing that again. Like, that song literally made me have a nightmare. And then I told them about the nightmare and everything. That's how much he is still in here. And I just want him out. I want him out. So, yeah. Anyways, other than that, I'm doing really, really well. I'm a little mad. I'm mad this year that I didn't get to garden. I didn't get to garden at all. And it wasn't so much about like finances, the reason I didn't get to garden, but like I was so extremely busy. What was it? April, May? No, March, April, and May, which is pretty much planting season. I was so extremely busy that I never got around to it. And then by the time like I had some freed up time and I was like, oh, let's garden, you know, and I went and I checked out all the flower shops and, you know, did all that good stuff. Oh, that's done. It's like really faded. Anyways, by the time I checked it out, there was nothing good worth grabbing the plant. Plus, I had a lot of people tell me that like there wasn't a lot of good stuff to begin with. So yeah, I didn't get around to doing any of that this year. But so that is everything. You guys are all now completely caught up. It's been like what, almost a year since I made a video, and I could sum it all up in 17 minutes. That's how boring my life is. Just so you know. Just so you know. Okay, so yeah. I'll talk to my supervisor. I'll see if it's acceptable if I can keep making YouTube videos. And I may or may not see you next time. Thank you, Ladybug, for being such a good friend and caring so much about me and my family. It really means a lot to me. It does. Also, one of the reasons I'm pretty hesitant about making any videos at all is because my ex is still subscribed to this channel, and so is his daughter. So, yeah, so there's that. So what I might do is end up just making a whole new channel, and if I do, I will let you all know. I kind of don't want to. I don't want to give up on Top of this Dream World. Like, it's the original, right? It's the very first one. Maybe I'll think of a really cool name for the next one. I don't know. Like Revolution Dreams or something. Anyways, I'll catch you all later. You have a good day. Be good people, do good things. Bye.